We have some quality also. So here PSA is just for that, because we have faced this situation after doing graduation. Once we did our graduation, we faced this situation because we appeared for clerical exams, or for say this that, right? So at that time we saw the reasoning, right? Before that, nobody tried to tell us. But now, for the sake of this only, so the student could be connected to real life and what's going to happen to them in say coming time, in the ensuing time, this PSA is introduced. And also, it is said that there is no syllabus for PSA. Why? Because whatever the child is doing, class 1 to class 9, anything can be asked. But it is not happening. We are not preparing child for say life. We are preparing for say exams. And everybody is having a card, a GB, or say I have 1 GB card for my memorization. She might have 100 GB. She might have 2 MB. Okay? But what is happening? We are loading it and cleaning it. See, before exam we load it, in exam we vomit. We get marks, clean, the slate is clean, because next time you have to, the capacity is limited. But if we convert this, then after concepts, we entice them to use the concept and do more processing. So when the load is coming, the data is less, the computer works faster. Okay? But the same thing is the human being. If the concepts are, say, learning table, listening, writing, speaking. So what comes first of all? What comes first of all? Listening. A little child in North India speaks Hindi because he has started listening Hindi. In South India, Malayalam or something like this. And mama is not telling this matra, this, that. Child would be, saying, hey, where I have born. See, the child is listening and then getting some idea and then speaking. And then later it is reading. Writing comes in the last. But we start from the very beginning. The child is in nursery, you make the straight line, this line, that line. So we somewhere give less time to child to grow. We want the child to grow like a mutual fund investment. The result is there. So somewhere, we are strangulating the kids. We are not allowing them to speak up. You ask the child to speak up, so they will be,
India में ज़्यादा hard education.
Yes. So they'll be afraid to come forward because in formal atmosphere, speaking in front of all is a very difficult thing. There's a stage fright. Okay. But once you say acclimatize the child bit by bit, and then it is very difficult to push the child back to the seat. It's very difficult, isn't it? Now the child is free, confident. He wants to speak as much as possible. Okay. So this is our PSA we are talking about. So this is language. Language I was just talking about that we have said two things in language, any language. One is prescriptive rules and descriptive rules. Prescriptive rules and descriptive rules. So prescriptive rules will remain same. We were just discussing quantitative reasoning. What did you do when they were performing? You were listening, and you were assessing. See, you have evaluated. Yeah, but earlier you were assessing them. And say, I didn't give you time to make some improvement in that, because assessment follows always with improvement. Okay, evaluation is done. Now take home. Right, that is final. So assessment, here teacher would be doing, when you will be doing this practice, so here when the say social science, some explanation is going on, so even social science teacher can do some improvement in the language, no harm. English teacher would be thankful to them. I don't know if you have thankless people over there. Right. Okay. Then it is qualitative reasoning. What is qualitative reasoning? We see the quality. How do we see the quality? You describe about me. Okay. See, anything you can say, one word, anything you can say, one word. I'm talking about the rubrics. to assess the child on course scholastics. Now you are telling me one word about me.
Clarity.
What do you say?
Clarity.
Clarity and
Interactive.
knowledgeable. Okay, and what do you say, sir? Any negative word is also welcome. You please insert some negative words.
Intelligent.
Intelligent and interesting and engaging. Very nice and
Fabulous. Fantastic and fabulous.
okay. See, I'm not listening any negative word.
No, you're not giving us time to have tea.
Huh? Okay.
What is negative?
Fine, this is fine. Right. Please. Now, see, when we talk about rubrics, see please, we have to talk about rubrics, and rubrics are something like this that assessee and assessor both should know. It's not only assessor should know what is the rubric, but assessee must know that on what I'm going to be assessed. Clear? Well, generally it is not happening. It's not happening. Parents have not sent the complete that on course scholastics your child would be assessed on this. If we have to make it scientific. We have to move towards objectivity. The teacher's job is to move towards objectivity. We got to be as objective as possible, as less subjective as possible. Wherever there is a subjectivity, there's a chance of bias. Bias, right? So this thing is there. So rubrics must be clear. As you have spoken, intelligent, blah blah, what's you have spoken. After you see the description, when my teacher, as a teacher of mine, you give my, say, this description in these words. He's intelligent, knowledgeable, blah blah blah, so then after, say, if out of 5 rubrics, you have made 5 rubrics, intelligent, knowledgeable, like this. 5 rubrics, I pick all 5, so I deserve A. I deserve A. If I got, say, 4, so I deserve, say, B, or say C, or say D accordingly. So here, these rubrics must be clear to us for our course scholastic assessments. Right? We must have this. And this must be communicated. Even that should be written on the board itself somewhere. Write it, big. And course scholastic is not only teacher's responsibility. When we are moving to that, we will be coming. So, it's something, course scholastic must be, you go to 5-star hotel. You are coming out from your room. By the time you reach to the lobby, you have 5-6 good mornings, hello sir, yes, or something silent, because that's a 5-star hotel culture. Even a sweeper, good morning sir, you say good morning. You go to 2-star hotel, even at the reception you have to say good morning, you say good morning, yes, that is 2-star. So same way your school. Why don't you keep these all rubrics in front of a register? And every parent, whosoever is visiting, give him some remarks over there when he goes back. That when he was moving in the corridor, how many students wished him? No? Some parents are there, and the line of the student is coming, so they say, good morning, or something like this. Students don't say. Some say. Right? Even to the teachers. So what? Please. Good. Please. So now, see, teachers, our purpose is to lessen the burden of teachers. Everything we cannot give to teachers. We can't blame the teachers for everything. So what we have to do? Teachers should play smart. Management should play smart. This course scholastic is not for, say, one person's, say, if I behave bad, so I get only 1 out of 5. If I'm behaving bad, so that my atmosphere, I'm littering, because already so many things are there, so I throw my piece of paper also. But sometimes, see, I'm noticed, and I get 1 mark out of 5. Hey Baba, how about the other littering? I have thrown the paper here because everybody is throwing, so I throw. Correct? In India, the moment we land in India, we litter anywhere. You go to Singapore, you come here, Dubai, and even Kuwait, hey, there will be fine. So all the time say danda is required. So here we can make this practice that let the parent should also assess the child and give some remarks when they leave. And on the basis of those remarks, you give the entire school that mark. How? Suppose on Saturday, or say, it is only me who has to do this. You be innovative, think out of the box, and take some clues from here, from this kind of workshops. You will be having many, and many people will be visiting you. So here what I'm trying to say is that if we give this responsibility collectively, and on the basis of that, let's come to that. Suppose on Sunday you get the accumulation result is A. You display that on the board, that today this school has got A. Today this school has got A. In 220 working days. It's a again it's a mathematical question or kind of say exercise where teachers would be having less burden. 220 days you find 215 A on the behavior of the child. So the entire school student deserves A. No? See, we say 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel, it's not like this that we have given to sweeper, you are the 5-star sweeper. We didn't say like this. Oh, this is a 5-star hotel. So this is a 5-star school. So course costing is not just a responsibility of the teacher, it's a collective responsibility. And so we are taking it, rightly you said that you have 7 sections to teach. How you will assess them on all these 3 life skills and then attitude and this cannot work. But if you make it somewhere common, and that common thing will come. How it will come, we are going to discuss. So this is all about PSA, that language conventions, quantitative reasoning and qualitative reasoning.